Ready? High knee march. Bring it up. I'm getting my chair out of the way so that we can get going on this. Bring the knee up. With the arms, we're marching. Hands forward, knees forward. Point it out. Up and up. Arm up overhead. Roll the shoulder blades back and bring it back down again. So get the ball between the palm of the hands. Light pressure. Up over the top, stretching out the chest, the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And bring it back down again. A little higher. Up and up. Shoulder blades back. And bring it down a couple more times. Up over the head. Shoulder blades are back. And down one more. Up. And down. We're going to just bring the knees up. And it's a tap. Pass the ball off. Other side. Tap. Reach. Start rotating the shoulders around. Hold. Tap. Shoulders around. Knee comes up. Right straight up on that pull down. And reach around. Other side. Roll that shoulder back. Get a rotation through the shoulders. Knee comes right straight up. Don't turn the hips. Just the shoulders rotate. And around. And around. Couple more. Roll the shoulder. Roll the shoulder. Hands up overhead. Bring the ball down as the knee comes up. And push up again. Pull it down. Knee up. Squeeze the core. And then do a shoulder press. Pushing the ball right straight up to the ceiling. Or the sky. Or whatever is above you. Up. Back down. And push up. Pull it down. Start squeezing those muscles. Contract the muscles through the arms as you draw that ball down. Core muscles tighten up as you bring that knee up. And push up. Take it slow. Balance on that single leg. Down. And up. Down. And up. All right. Just step to the side. Bring that arm around. And back to center. Hold right there. Other side. Backwards as you step out. Step in. Around and back. And smooth moves all the way through. Nice, smooth reactions all the way to the side. Arm goes up and around as the leg's going out and back down. Left side works together. Right side works together. And other side. Small moves. You want to get that smooth movement is the important piece here. Those fine motor muscles doing the work to keep the reaction time good. Keep the movements nice and even. Other side and back. We're going to go the opposite direction. You know it's coming. And around. Arm around to the back. Big circles as big as you can get them. As big as your shoulders will let you go. And back. Out. Going backwards. One more time each side. One there and one there. Heels up to the butt, otherwise known as butt kickers or hamstring curls, working those muscles in the back of the thigh. Just take the ball, tap, opposite leg, opposite heel, taking the ball. In the right hand, left leg comes up, hit the left heel, and then go to the other side, switching off. Getting that grip strength down, grabbing that ball around and around. Lose my grip here. Tap and tap. Don't have to touch the heel. Just get that rotation happening. Leg moving in the leg socket, in the hip socket, leg in the leg socket. Just don't put your fingers in the light socket. No. Other side. Tap and tap. Up. And right there. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't bad at all. Leg up, arms up on the side. Bring the knee across as we bring the ball down at a diagonal this time. In and back out. Stretch it out. Don't let the hips turn. Just that leg comes across. Back, up, out, and in. We're going to do 3 more and out. 2 more. We're going to do last one. Other side, other side, other side. Reach it out. Feel that arm stretch cross body. That's a great stretch. To the shoulders, through the shoulder blades, up, across, out, stretch as far as you can get, and bring it back. Remember, you're not turning the hips. It's not coming down. Don't bend down to try to touch the knee. This is coming right straight down. Torso stays upright. Shoulders rotate. Hips in that socket. And that's it. In and out. In and out. Ooh. All right. down to squat. Let's start with just a squat right here. Down and back up. Just like that. Try it again. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Push the butt back, knees over the laces of the shoes, roll the hips, push up through. We'll get this. Down, a little deeper this time. Knees stay forward, arms right straight down in front of you. Roll the hips, come on up. We're going to step out to the side. Down in that squat, wide squat. Bringing the leg back in, going to the other side. Leg up, out, down. What are we doing with the ball? Why are we just holding it? We should start doing something with it. As you come up, bring it up overhead. Roll the shoulder blades back. Leg up, stepping out to the other side. Coming down, butt out. Up. Oh, yeah. And back down. Balancing on that single leg. Trying to. I'm trying to. And down. A little better that time. Push up. Hold. Other side down. And back. Up. Again. Reverse. Reverse. This right here. Reverse lunge. Step back. And back. And we're going to take the ball. What are we going to do with the ball? Arms out front as we're going here. Step back. As you bring that leg back, bring the arms behind, pass it off, coming back forward and reaching back to the front. Other leg, other hand. So left leg, left arm, back hand off to the right side, bring it forward. Right arm, right leg back, pass off, and back to the front. Hold on tight, and up. Around, feel the stretch through the shoulders, through the back as you reach forward. I had the wrong arm and wrong leg that time. Let's try this again. Got it. That wasn't so hard now, was it? And other side back and up. Those are fun. Those are fun. All right. Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead and sit down. We got 10 minutes in. We're gonna move to seated exercises. Keep your ball. You're not done with it. You're not done. Oh, there's lots to do yet. All right. Starting out, arms out front. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Find your neutral position. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Arms go out. Don't let the shoulders roll forward. Don't let the chin come to the chest. You want to keep looking right out in front of you so you get that straight line all the way up and down the spine. Getting your muscles strengthened up for that neutral position so you can be there all the time. Take the ball. Right hand first. Bring it across body. Follow it with the arm, or follow it with the eyes as it comes back. And then rotate back to center, following that ball all the way back to the middle. To the other side we go, Batman. Follow those eyes around. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. And back to the middle, getting some rotation through the neck, but also really working the vestibular system. Getting the head to be able to rotate like that, following the ball around, eyes going without getting dizzy. Coming back to center, one more time on the other side. Over, shoulder blades are back. And back to the middle we go. Arms up overhead. Chin up. We're going to watch that ball right on down as we bring it down the side. So starting with that left arm, rotate the head, follow the ball down all the way. Hold it. Arms are parallel to the floor. Hands right out directly at the side of the body, and then bring it back up again. Turning the head, keeping the eyes on the ball all the way up to the top. Rotating, handing off to the other side. Roll the neck. Watching that ball all the way down. Grip strength all the way through here, which is really good. Shoulders are back. Find your posture. Make sure you're there, and bring it back up over the top. So right there, and bring it down. Arms down at the side, ball in one hand. Up over the top. Reach up and over. Long stretch through the arm, through the shoulder, through the rib cage, and bring it back down off to the other side. Same thing. Up over the top. Side bend, nice and easy. Don't go hard yet. Arms right next to the ear. Bring that head over. Get that nice long, feel the stretch all the way from the hips up through the rib cage, up through the shoulder, into the hand, and bring it back down again. Arms up overhead, roll the shoulder blades back, chest right straight out. Both arms, we're going to do a little more stretch this time, a little more side bend. Arms are on either side of the ears, making sure you're keeping that straight spine. All you're doing is side bending that spine so the vertebrae are opening up on one side. Back up on top, over to the other side we go. Stretch it out. Reach over. Deep breath in, exhale, bring it back up to center and down. We're going to stop putting our arms over our head because my shoulder's getting tired. Shoulders, blades back, chest out. We're going to do a chest press. That's what that's called. Chest press. Trust me, that's what it's called. Roll the shoulder blades back. Ball is in the palm of the hands, light pressure, out, rolling the arms out, lowering the shoulders forward, but don't let yourself come forward. Don't let the back bend at all. Stretch out through the shoulders. Feel that great stretch through the shoulder blades all the way across the upper back. And then bring the ball back in, putting the elbows down at a 45-degree angle, just like you're doing a push-up, and then push forward. Whoa, and a chest press, out, and bring it back in. Now we're going to go back up overhead. Ball up, follow it up with the eyes. Reach, stretch out the arms, stretch out the shoulders, and back down, out to the front. Right straight out. And bring it in one more time, up overhead in a shoulder press. Right straight up. Bring it down, get the legs apart just a little bit because we're going to go another direction. We're going to go down. Bring it in and palms, fingers pointing down, palms together, and drive the hands down as far as you can get it. Bring it back up, back to a chest press, right straight out front. Bring it in into a shoulder press, up overhead. Lots of movement through the shoulders, lots of rotation, down, chest press, out, in, pushing down into the floor. Feel the shoulders stretch out, upper back. Bring it back up to the middle. And we're done with that. All right. Arms down on the side, up overhead. We're going to do a handoff over the top and down on the other side. Shoulder blades stay back. Chest is wide open. Those shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. Bring the ball up. Hand off, one hand to the other and back down. Up. Stop right there and bring it down. We're going to take lower half of the body. Ball right there on the lap. We're going to go into a hip hinge with the ball there. This is kind of nice. So shoulder blades are back, hands on the ball, and just lean into that ball a little bit. Just lean into it on the lap, on the thighs. Come back up again. Down. Keep the shoulder blades back. Let that ball push up into the chest as you come down and back up again. Arms down. As you go down, keep the shoulder blades back. Push up through the hands to come back up. Keeping that ball steady, using the hands and the legs together, putting everything together, equally putting pressure all the way around that ball so that it doesn't go squirting out the side. Down and back up. One more time. Take it down in that hip hinge, not very deep, and then push back up through the hands on the ball, and you're there. Ball between the knees. So this one's going to be a little, well, this one's not. First, start out with just the butterfly. Then we'll get to the one that's a little harder. This one's easy. Squeeze and back out. Be careful of the inner thighs on this one. As you bring the knees together, make sure that you're not overworking those inner thigh muscles, groin muscles. They do pull. You want to be careful of that. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Bring it in and release. Knees in. Squeeze it, hold it, and back out one more time. Not a big move. It's just bringing those knees in a little bit. Feeling these muscles tighten up on the inner thighs. Those are the ones we're working on. And then release, back out again. All right. Now we get where it's a little tougher. Shoulder blades are back. Come out to about halfway out on the chair. We're going to do a leg extension or a knee extension. Leg out and back in. Holding the back straight, holding the shoulder blades back. Back is in the neutral position, straight line from the back of the head to the tailbone. So you're upright, got that little curve in the lower part of the back. Hold in there. If you need to, grab onto the bottom of the chair to maintain your posture. Extend at the knee and bring it back in. Staying on that same side, out and back in. Feel the work happening on the inner thighs as you're doing this. You're also going to feel the thigh itself as you lift that leg up and back down. One more time, up. I'm not going up very high. You don't have to come up real high on this one. The work is being done. We're going to the other side. Just in holding that ball there, out and back in. Feet are in alignment, knees, toes, hips. So they all run, everything's running parallel, up and back down. You still have those shoulder blades back, chest is out. You still have your neutral position. Bring it in, out at the knee and back in. So let's make this a little tougher, a little more having to work right and left side together. We're going to go alternating, out with the left, bring it back in with the right, and in. Left, out. Don't feel left out. And in, out, and back, out, and back. All right, we're going to continue to keep those muscles working on the inner thighs, keeping the ball between the knees, bringing the heels up and back down again. So keeping the ball right there, keep the shoulder blades back. Squeeze those muscles, those calf muscles, back of the lower leg, and back down. Tighten them up, lifting those heels up, and then back down. Love the ball here because it forces you to keep the knees in the right place. Up. The ball keeps the knees hip width apart so that they don't collapse or go to the outside, flare out to the outside. Up, and back down. One more time. Out, and back. In. All right, here we go. Single hand, left arm, shoulder blades are back. Everything's going to work with just the left arm for right now. We're going to start out with a narrow row. So bringing that elbow back, hands out, elbow back as far as you can get it, not turning the torso, just bringing that elbow back and out. Shoulder blade comes back. And then when you get that elbow as far back as it'll go, give it just one more squeeze, trying to get that elbow to come around the back, working that shoulder blade, and back out, extend it out. Back in, squeeze it, and out. Up. This time, take it, ball in the hand, keep the palm up. It's out, feel the extra stretch going through the front of the arm, and back in, or the inside of the arm. Out. Stretch, don't follow it out, and bring it in, up at a diagonal. So taking it up, bringing it back in, working the grip strength all the way through here, making sure you've got a good hold on that ball. Bring it back in, elbow back, shoulder back, out, extend, and bring it back in one more time. Out, and back in. Rotate the hand, palm right straight out. Elbow back, straight chest press, out, keeping the palm facing out, pushing away from you, and bring it back in. Feel the stretch all the way up the arm, down, and back, or out and back. Reach out and touch someone, and come back in, elbow back, reach, and back one more time. Push it, palm out, and back in. Arm across body. We're going to do this. Reach out at a diagonal and up and back down. Roll the shoulders with it. Follow it with the eyes. Up. Reaching over to the overhead at a diagonal and then bringing it back in again. Following it all the way through. Up and over. And back down. A couple more times. Bring it up. Reach long. And bring it down, outside of the hip, roll that shoulder out at a diagonal, reach up and bring it back to center. Ooh. Palm up, elbow right next to the torso, doing a curl. Up, hand turns, palm down as we go back down. So at the bottom, rotate the hand, palm up, lift, rotate around, and back down. Keep the elbow right next to the torso. all the way through this. Get those muscles to stretch out a little bit. Get those biceps to do the work on the way up and the way down, changing muscles, and then working that grip strength again. Up, holding onto the ball, and down. One more time. Bring it up. In that curl, turn it over, and back down. Elbow right straight out front. So we got a 90-degree, hand out front, elbow at 90 degrees, shoulder blades back. Single arm coming out to the side. Rotator, external rotation through the shoulder. Feel the muscles working in the upper back to pull that arm around. Release back to center. Out. Shoulder blades back, chest is out, and bring it in. Get that elbow away from the body. You can start to get that arm to come back just a little bit more and bring it in. Just a little more rotation out to the side. And in one more time. Out. Shoulder blades are back. Bring it up. We're going to do a shoulder press. So hand down at the side, up, rotate as you go up, driving right straight up. And then as the arm comes down, rotate the hand back down as you bring it down next to you. So it's up, push underneath, drive the hand up overhead, rotating the arm as you do, and then bring it back in again and down. Range of motion, that's what these are all about, getting that movement through the shoulders, through the joints. It's also about strength in the forearm as you're doing this. Grip strength is so important. Gives you something to hold on to, working those muscles in the forearm up, push, and back down. Drive the ball right straight down to the side. Follow it over. Don't let the sits bones come off the chair. Weights evenly distributed across the butt. It's reaching through that shoulder down and bring it back up again. Roll the shoulders back. Other side, or not other side. One more time. And bring it back up. Palms up, both hands. We're going to switch off to the other side. Bring it up over the top. Hand off and down to the other side. There we go. Start with just a wrist rotation. Start with just that. Bring the hand around, circles with the wrist. However you want to do it, just get some movement through that wrist. As you're holding onto the ball, not letting it squeeze out. Go flying off. Around, back. Get a good feel for that. Make sure you got a good grip on it, and we're going to go through those again. So we're going to start out with narrow row, out, elbow back in, shoulder blades back, squeeze it, out, roll the shoulder forward, and bring it back, squeezing the shoulder back around. So as you come forward, torso doesn't go forward, that arm comes out as far as you can get it. There's still going to be a little bend in the elbow, and then roll the shoulder out at the same time. Feel that extra stretch through the upper back, through the shoulder blade, and back in again. All the way back, squeeze it, and out, and bring it back in again. Palm up. We're going to reach forward in an extension, keeping the palm up. Bring it back in, elbow back as far as you can get it. So it's out, palm up, squeezing that ball, bring it back, elbow back, shoulder blade back, everything back, 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 back. And up one more time. Bring it back. Hold and up. Palm forward. Elbow right straight back into a chest press. Coming out. Roll the shoulder out and bring it back. Keep the palm facing forward, back, and out. Back. Shoulder blades back. Chest is open. Extend out. Bring it in, elbow back, and back out again. Cross body. We're going to go to the opposite hip. So we got the right arm outside the left hip. Bring it up. Follow it with the eyes. Reach out, palm up. And back down again. Rotate the shoulders. And roll the arm back out at a diagonal. Rotate the hand, palm up. And back down again. As you're coming down, rotate the arm, feel the shoulders stretch out, and back up, palm up, shoulder blades back, chest out, and back down again. Palm up front, elbow right next to the torso, curls up, rotate, and push the ball back down. Around and up. Rotate the hand, getting that wrist, and push back down again. Around and up. Keep your posture. Make sure you're sitting on the edge of the chair. You've got those shoulder blades back. Nice straight back. Back of the head to the tailbone. Little bend in that arch in the lower part of the back. Palm up and curl. And palm down. Bring the hand right up in front. Elbow bent at 90. Bringing the arm out to the side. Elbow right against the torso to start out with. And back in. Bring it out. External rotation. Around. Back to center. Out. Shoulder blades are rolling back. You can feel that shoulder going this whole side. Get that elbow away from the body a little bit and then get more rotation through it, letting that arm come back just a little bit more. And forward 2 more times. Up, back, and last one. Right there. Palm in, shoulder press, and back down. Cross body, up, over that opposite side, reach it out, roll the shoulder up, and bring it back down. Up. Shoulder press, feel that lengthening happening all the way through the shoulder, through the arm, and back down. Stretch through the upper back one more time. Up. As you bring it down, drop it all the way down. Here we go, side bend. Let that arm just drop. Take the shoulder. Pull that shoulder blade down using the muscles in the upper back. Squeeze it. Feel the stretch on this side. Feel the work happening on that opposite side, on the contracted side, and back up. Again, down. Hold. And back up one more time. Down. And back. All right. Grab a drink of water. We're going to go to the floor. So we're going to keep sitting. We're going to stay seated. Just going to do a little floor work. Working on our soccer moves. Take that ball. Put it under the ball of the foot. Just hold it there for a little bit. A little movement. Roll it around a little bit. Get a feel for it. How much pressure you need to put on that ball that you're still holding it in place, that you can move it around, but you're not pushing down on it so hard that you're pushing the ball off to the side. So from right here, just start out with rolling the ball out to the heel and back in again. So from the side, starts on the ball of the foot or under the toes. Roll that leg out and bring it back in again. Light pressure on the ball. Keep it as light as you can. Out, toe up, and in, bringing the heel up. Out, and back in. Out, and back in. All right, side to side. Small rolls. Over and back. Keep the back straight. The only thing that's moving is that leg. You should be feeling this in the hip flexors, front of the hip, quadriceps, front of the thigh. Out and in. Working the inner thigh, working the outer hip, that outer thigh, bringing that leg out. Working the other side to bring it in. Over and back. A couple more times here. Reach one side and again out and back in. Other foot. Same 2 things. Starting with the ball underneath the toes of the ball of the foot. Stretching out. And back in again. Get that other leg straightened out. So I was just like resting it out here. Bring it in. Keep it in alignment with the hip, shoulder. Knees and toes. Up. And back down. Out. And in. Take your time with it. Out. See how far you can get that foot up. See how far you can bring that ball back. So it's on the very tip of the toe. All the way out to the very back of the heel. All the way in. All the way out. One more time. Bring it in and out, side to side, out and in. Got a bend in the knee. So you're really moving this entire leg. You can feel it in the hip as that leg is turning in this hip socket and then back the other way. Out to the outside, into the inside. This is a tough one. This is where I really feel these muscles engage. I'm hitting muscles that we don't normally hit any other way. It's a very subtle move, but it's a very effective move, especially when we haven't gotten to those muscles as much as we'd like to. And in, out, and back in. Wow. I felt that. All right. Get the ball set down. Make sure it's not rolling away on you. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. We're just going to pick the foot up, step over, up, and back. Working the hip flexor. This is so important when we're walking to lift that leg up so we're not sliding the bottom of the foot on the floor. Up and over, up and back. Holding the hips tight. They should not be moving. Everything right here stays together. It's that leg in the socket, moving to the outside. Hip flexors lift, muscles on the inner thigh. Bring that leg in and then drop back down again. Up, over, and down. We've got this really bad habit of we stop picking our foot up, so we just kind of roll around things. Doesn't work. Eventually, we're going to get caught on that, and we're going to trip on whatever it is that's in our way. Up and over. Okay. So then we're going to go forward to back. So we're going to take the toe up, over the top, and bring it back again. I'm going to move up just a little bit. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Picking that foot up. Tap the heel. There we go. Up and back. What's important here is that you get that feel for lifting that knee up, keeping the back straight, stepping over and back again. There will be obstacles that you will need to get over. You'll be able to lift the leg up, step over on the heel, just like you're taking a step, and continue walking and back. Up and over and up and back. Other side, same thing, side to side first. Make sure you can get that ball to sit right there. Shoulder blades are back. We're just going to lift that leg up, bring it over the top, set it down, up, and over. If you can, keeping the eyes right straight forward, lift, pull. Again, hip flexor lifts the leg up, inner thigh pulls it in, and then we set it down. Hip flexor up, outer thigh, and back, or outer hip, up, over, and down. Take your time with it. Up, get as high up over that ball as you can. Don't just barely graze it. Get it up over the top and down without leaning forward. So to get your foot up, don't lean forward and then lift your leg up and cause all sorts of problems for the lower back. Keep the shoulder blades back, pick it up, step over, up, and back. All right, here we go. Front to back. Starting on the side. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. We pick the leg up and over. Not quite right. There we go. Up and back. Up. Lift the leg up and forward. Tap. Back. Over the top of the ball. Hitting the heel. Over the top of the ball. Tapping the toe. Again, up and over. Up and back. All right. We're going to work just the ankle a little bit. Just rotate that ball around, just rolling the ankle around, not the leg so much as just move it around. Front, back, side to side, however you want, diagonal, circles. All I want you to do is get that joint loosened up, those muscles around the ankle, so that if you do need some movement within that ankle, you've got it. You've got those muscles stretched out. They're ready to give just a little bit. Out, in, front, back, up, down, circles. Other side, same thing. Little swirlies first. Swirlies. Side to side. Just the ankle, not the leg, just the ankle. over and back, over and back. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. I'm starting to lean forward as I'm doing this. I'm losing my posture completely. I've got to get those shoulder blades back, chest out. Making sure I'm keeping those muscles nice and firm all the way through my posture. Around. Relax. Holy cow. All right. Ball behind the leg. Last ones we're going to do. Back there. Sitting up, nice and tall. We're just going to lift the leg up and back down. Forces the knee at 90 using those hip flexors. Using the hamstrings to keep that lower leg in. Squeezing that ball in there. And back down. Tap the toe. Bring it up. And back down. Again, don't lean forward as you bring that leg up. Keep the shoulder blades back. The knee's not going to come up as high this way, but that's okay. You're getting everything out of these muscles that you can. That's what we're looking to do. Up and back down. You should feel this above the knee all the way to the top of the hip. Up and back down. And the hamstrings in the back. Up, back down. Other side, same thing. I got a whole bunch more that we're never going to get to, unfortunately. So just work on that lift and down. Up. I like to do these exercises standing up where you put the ball behind the knee. And then you do leg out to the side, leg behind, donkey kicks and hydrants. Bring it up and back down. Knee up as high as you can get it without letting the shoulders come forward. And back down. A few more. Up. And back. A couple more. Up. One more. Bring it up. Hold it. Release. Back down. Get rid of the ball. We're done with that. We're done with that. We've had it with that ball. I love the ball. It's such a great prop to use for getting range of motion and also for using the muscles, lower body. Biggest one, the one I like the most is picking that leg up and over, because that's the thing. When I work with people in a one-on-one situation where they've lost the ability to walk as well as they were able to at one time, I really work on lifting that leg up. That piece of being able to lift and control the foot, the ankle, the leg, so important. Feet apart, knees and toes out, 45s. Hands on the thighs, palms on the thighs, roll forward, hip hinge, right straight down. Keep the shoulder blades back, keep the chest out. Just work with the stretch here. Take a couple deep breaths. Falling in between, another one. Deep breath in and down. Pushing up, 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 up. Through the hands, through the palms. Don't use the lower back. And hands right straight down, going into a curl. Rolling the shoulders to the floor. Keep the chin up. Don't let the chin go to the chest. Keeping the head above the heart. Reach back as far as you can underneath. Roll the shoulders towards the floor. Hands up on the outside of the legs. And push back up again. Left hand behind the left thigh. Roll the shoulder blades back. We're going to take the leg around to the outside, knee and toe in the same direction. Little circles. So we work those muscles really hard through the hips, hip flexors, quadriceps. Let's just bring those around the groin muscles one way, then the other. Relax the leg completely. Let the arm do all the work. And around and around. Other side, same thing. Put the foot down. Right hand, right thigh, out to the outside. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh, but don't let the foot come in and knee out. And then rotate. Don't let the hips roll around. This is just right there where that leg bone goes right up into the hip. Around. Opposite direction. Back. In and down. We're going to do a side bend up over the top. Reaching over, hand down, sorry. Right hand towards the floor, left arm up and over. Stretch out as far as you can through the side. You want to feel the stretch coming up the hip, all the way through the ribs, down the arm. Hand out, other side, same thing. Reach. And over. Keep the body in alignment so that you're only bending the spine one way, off to the side. and bring it back to center. Fingers intertwined. Get some flexibility through the fingers. Push them up. Overhead, shoulder blades back, chest out. Deep breath in and bring the arms down in front, rolling the shoulder blades back. Push the palms out or the fingers, knuckles out as far as they'll go. And bring it back in. Last time, right straight down to the floor. Shoulder blades are back. Feel the stretch through the fingers, through the palms, through the hands, wrists. And shake that out. Relax. Shake it out. Shake it out. Up overhead. Deep breath in. Fill the lungs with the air. Push the stomach out. We're going to exhale, coming down, dropping on top of the thighs, getting all the air out of the lungs. Exhale hard. Squeeze onto the underneath the legs. Get all the air out. Push up into the stomach and back up. Deep breath in through the nose as you come up. Shoulder blades are back. Push the stomach out one more time. Exhale as you come down on top of the legs. Get all the air out. I want fresh air in the lungs completely. So get that stomach pushed in from the legs. That drives the diaphragm up, clearing out the lungs. And one more time. Deep breath in through the nose. Shoulder blades are back. Little circles as you come down. As you exhale slowly, relax. Shake it out. Shake it out. And we are done. Thank you guys for being here. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Thank you.